Hey guys, what's up? My name's Evan, and I wanted to make a video. Actually, I've been wanting to make this video for a while now about working a 9 to 5 hour job. And everybody loves working 9 to 5 hours, right? Okay, so I work a 9 to 5 hour job. And for the most part, I actually enjoy myself when working a 9 to 5 hour job. And where do I work? I work at a grocery store right now, at a fucking grocery store. There's nothing wrong with working at a grocery store. And my first job actually was working at a grocery store as well. And I fucking hated it. I hated it so much because it was boring as fuck. Work at a grocery store, you stock shelves and stuff. It was just miserable. Everybody else was miserable. It's just a miserable fucking job. And now here I am again, damn near like 6 years later right now in my course of life, and I'm working at a grocery store again. And my mindset is totally different, and I enjoy it, and I've learned to enjoy it, and I want to share how you can enjoy working at a 9 to 5, wherever the fuck you work. It's 9 to 5. Because you totally can. And a lot of people don't realize that this stuff is a mindset, that it really is a mindset. We go into work like just hating it. Oh, it's a Monday, fucking and then you repeat the cycle. But anyways, let me give off ways to enjoy working a 9 to 5. Okay, so I got some stuff down, and these are my experiences, and this is how it works for me. Because every day I go into work, work can be fucking boring and tedious, but I am in there and I'm enjoying it, and I'm gonna tell you how. So you need to think differently in terms of mindset. You need to go in there with a different mindset. Instead of going into work like, oh fuck, I have to go into work, I'm gonna work like 8 hours today, it's just gonna be such a waste of time, but I gotta do it, I gotta make money. That's a bad way of thinking. That is not a good way of thinking if you're trying to enjoy work. You need to think more in terms of what can you get out of your job, because face it, you're gonna be at work either way. If you got an 8 hour shift, you have to fucking be there. You gotta be there and you gotta fucking suck it up. So either you quit your job, or you stay there and complain and be like, oh, work sucks. Okay, so this is what I do. I had to change up my whole my mindset. You gotta go in there. I go into work with the mindset of, what am I gonna learn today? So I'm going to talk about social skills. This is a great time, especially if you like work in retail. Think about this time as if you're a person who's trying to self-develop themselves and become, is on a path of self-development like I am. Yeah, this is perfect, especially if you're in retail. You go in there with the mindset of, you know what, I have all of these people I'm going to talk to, these new people. Who knows who I'm going to meet? Who knows what connection I can meet to further a business that I'm interested, to further, maybe make a friendship or something like that. You can learn to develop your talking skills. If you're a shy person, you can learn to go in there and be like, with the goal set of, I'm gonna learn how to talk to people better. I'm gonna look people in the eyes and practice looking people right in the eyeballs when I talk to them, instead of just going with the flow and just kind of being a robot throughout your day. You could develop your assertiveness, because think about it, most of these people, especially if you're in a city, I live actually in a really small town, so I see these people a lot, but still I work on this anyways. Especially if you're in a city, you're most likely not going to be seeing the same people again. So you got new people all the time coming into your store. So you could be practicing your assertiveness. You could be practicing how people treat you. And that doesn't mean be an asshole. That just means to practice your assertiveness, how you come off, how to show how much you respect yourself, and to basically, say no, or don't let people, if you have a shitty customer, don't let that shitty customer walk all over you. You don't have to let a customer walk over you just because you work in a retailer and you have to do that. No, you don't. You can, usually what I do is, like, I like to fuck with customers sometimes if they're assholes. Not really fuck with them, but in the terms of, like, I just kind of look at them like they're kind of a child, when they're acting really rude and stuff like that. And for the most part, honestly, with me, nobody's actually really rude with me. But that's just because I put smiles on people's faces. And that's not me trying to boast, but go in there with a smile. So practice your listening skills. You can practice learning how to listen and taking in conversation and stuff like that. Practice developing your social skills while you're at work. That's the best time, especially if you want to be like an entrepreneur or something like that. Practice your social skills. Make eye contact. If you're a guy, make eye contact with every damn woman in there. Don't be afraid. You're probably not going to see that chick again. Make eye contact and you get used to it. Okay? And you want to go in there basically. I'll get to that in a second though. All right, and then work ethic. Okay, so work ethic. If you're the type of person who has shitty work ethic, because honestly, I did not have great work ethic about 2-3 years ago. Like my work ethic was ass. And I always liked doing part time because I was like, man, I want to just have some days off and enjoy the sun and just kind of sit on my ass and do nothing, basically, and try to hang out with friends. That's cool and all, but that shit fades, especially once you start getting older and realizing, I really need to get my ass in gear. Working a 9 to 5, that will fucking up your work ethic. Think about it like that when you go into work. Like, well, you know what? My work ethic is getting really good. This will be able to train me to get an even better job. And like, if you're working on a business or something, you have the work ethic. You can work your ass off. You can now. You have the ability to work your ass off to get shit done because you do it every fucking day. You do it 9 to 5. The only thing is most people go into work like zombies and robots and they're not aware. And then they're like, oh, I can't apply this to my real life. You can apply that. You now have all this work ethic and experience, which will give you more confidence to go get another and better job. Another thing that I like to do is think. You can use your time to think as well, especially depending on your job, because like I said, I work in a grocery store, so I have lots of time to think when I'm stocking shelves and stuff. Or I cashier a lot. That's kind of hard to think a lot because you get a lot of people. But use your time to think. Right now in my life, I'm very in the self-development phase. I'm working on my consciousness, my spirituality, really more consciousness work and stuff like that, and affirmations. And I can make a whole different video about affirmations, but if you do affirmations like all day, affirm yourself, how confident you are, how beautiful you are, where you're going to be and stuff like that. Practice your thinking. Think about the goals you want to achieve. Think about the plans you're going to achieve. Not thinking like, what am I going to do after work? I want to hang out with my homies. Not that type of thinking. Think about goal setting thinking. Okay? And then practice living in the moment. Another thing that really helps me a lot is living in the moment. Practice your awareness. When you're there, Make the most out of your day. Make the most out of your day. I had to apply this at school because I used to really hate school when I was younger. And then I dropped out 2 times. And then I went back and I aced everything. I graduated, because I'm awesome. But I had to change my mindset and be like, you know what? I'm here. I have to be here. So I'm going to make the most out of this. So instead of stocking shelves, I'm like, I make it, when I stock shelves, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to make all these shelves so nice and so crisp, and they're all going to be nicely in line and stuff like that. I get really anal. Everything I do there, for the most part, I make it fun. I go in with the mindset, like, this is going to be great. This is going to be fun. What can I do? How can I make this more fun? And how can I change it? And that goes on to another thing too, making work fun. What I do, speaking of affirmation, so I'll make a quick summary. An affirmation is something you tell yourself every single day until it gets ingrained into your subconscious, because your subconscious mind is the mind that does a lot of your habitual thinking for you. It's the thing that does your heartbeat, your breathing, without having to think about it. And that's where a lot of your habits, bad or good habits, come from, is your subconscious mind. So what I do every day before I go to work is I tell myself about 10 times, I'm having a great day at work. I'm having an awesome day at work. I'm having a great day at work. Time flies by so fast at work because I'm having a great time and I'm enjoying myself. So you want to affirm to yourself every day, okay? You want to go in there with the right mindset every day. Okay, and the last thing I have to say is have a goal. Have a goal, because so many of us, we go into these 9-to-5 jobs and we're not working towards anything. We're just working. We're just going through life with no purpose, with nothing. We have no goals. So therefore, this is just another part of going with the motions and shit like that. But I bet you, if you had a goal and a purpose, you would be going to work with the mindset of like, you know what? I'm not going to be here forever. I'm not going to be at this shitty job maybe that you don't like. I'm not going to be here forever because I'm working towards something. I'm saving up money towards something. I'm trying to become a life coach. So I'm trying to be, I'm working on my life coach certificate. I'm working on something. So you got to work on something. You have to have a goal. So that way when you're going into work, you know that you're not just wasting your time there. You're not just waiting to life pass you by. You have a goal. You have a set mind. 5 months, you're going somewhere. You're taking a trip somewhere. So always have a goal, and have a goal when you go into work. What are you going to do and what are you going to work on when you're at work? Take it more seriously and it will be less a fucking drag. You got to have purpose in your life. And a lot of these life coaches, a lot of people will tell you that purpose is important, guys. Okay, so that's how I get through 9-to-5 jobs. I enjoy my time for the most part. I'm always positive for the most part. I'm always keeping happy. Don't worry about the opinions and judgment of other people. Obviously, be yourself, but obviously be respectful. You have to, keep up a certain face and facade while you work in retail or certain 9-to-5 jobs, okay? But see it as a growing period, not a time of wasting your time. Because if you think of it as a waste of time, it will be a waste of time. All right, that's all I got to say. Peace out, guys. I hope this helped.